mundane look on her face. But it looks like somebody reversed the film. You know, in Conspiracy Ninjas, this is what we do. It looks like if you go back and look at it, the way their movements were, it kind of looks like that it was actually the video in reverse. So I will kind of take up for him on that. From Grego, that armadillo will be back, and Kipper will bite you for that wish on Brady. Ain't nobody scared of no damn armadillos, man. Long story. I had a little bout with an armadillo a couple months ago on the Doug Stewart Show. From Grego, they only go with 2 active quarterbacks, right? So Grego's explaining that a little bit more. From what do we got here? From Coach Noy Bramble. What up, Coach Bramble? He says, is that Alexis, Texas, non-brother laying self? I don't know what he's talking about. From Brian Hill, Dub, you really believe that, or is that butt-hurt hate? And T-Dub is a Dallas Cowboy fan, and I think he said something in the chat room to the detriment of one of these teams in the Super Bowl. I mean, the Falcons are in the Super Bowl, sir, and just let the Dallas Cowboys talk. Just go. Just let it go, bruh. From Sidney Jackson, I'm sure Trump has backhanded her ass a couple of times. Now, she looked like she has received a backhand or two in her day. The way that she acts out there. And I guess we shouldn't hit the drum roll on that, but it looks like that she has seen a backhand or two in her day from Donald Trump. From Gary G. Money Joyner, I don't feel sorry for Melania. I feel sorry for us. Exactly. Feel sorry for us. From Clay Poison Davis, he says Trump really wants to bone his daughter. That's why she's doing a lot of the first lady duties. That's so disgusting and creepy to even think of, but you're probably right, bro. I saw a video on Facebook this past week, I guess all surrounding the inauguration and all of that stuff. But somebody took the meticulous time to put together all of these clips of Donald Trump basically saying that he wants to sleep with his daughter. It's very disgusting. I'm talking 10 to 15 different clips and interviews, videos with print media where Donald Trump has kind of alluded about how beautiful and how sexy his daughter is. And if he were younger, he'd be going after her. Bruh, you a freaking perv. Not only is he an imbecile, but it looks like, and also, if you patch in and you throw in this whole story about him and these hookers and golden showers in Russia, it appears, and they don't have any evidence about this, but based on his comments and these stories that have come out, it appears that our president is a perv. That's a bad thing. And I know instantly somebody in the chat room is going to say something about Bill Clinton. That's neither here nor there. Let that go. Cigars and whatnot. Let that go. We talking about, now. Let's focus on right now. Don't bring up Bill Clinton and cigars and no shit like that. We talking about right now. It appears that your president is a perv, and I mean a perv of the worst way. Fantasizing about his own daughter. Disgusting to say the least. From Big L, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, Melania had Obama put his hand on the lovely white devil butt. She looks a bro. I don't know. You're just all over the place in that. From Vince Wright, I want to bone his daughter too, and that Tiffany has them DS lists too. Vince, I hope that the first lady isn't listening today. Vince, the sports governor of Minnesota, in the chat room. I hope the first lady isn't listening today. But you know what? Y'all may have that relationship where you've joked around about that. Yeah, I would love to get some of Trump's daughter too. From Big L, a good BJ never hurts anybody. Stewie's getting real raunchy early this morning. It's only 10 o'clock in the morning. Y'all talking about BJs. From J Fish to Microwave X Squad, thought he wasn't your president, Doug. Well, I mean, he's not my president, but technically he is the president. From Vince Wright, Sports Done Right. Man, Trump got y'all fooled. We talking about all this dumb-ish. And meantime, he's changing laws. Better wake up, folks. Oh, we woke. We woke, Vince. This talk about Trump and, wanting to sleep with his daughter is just a side conversation. Yes. The crux of the matter is I'm not even going to put myself into that group. America somehow voted an imbecile to be president of the free world. Right. An imbecile, reputed perv to be president of the United States of America. And he's already doing a bunch of dumbish. This Sean Spicer guy yesterday, I said I wasn't going to talk about this today, man, but I got looped into it. I got dragged into it. This Sean Spicer guy yesterday, his press secretary comes out there and for like an hour and a half just, makes excuse after excuse after excuse about his boss and what his boss is going to do and what he means and how the media is unfair to him. How is the media unfair to Donald Trump? He said everything that the press talks about Donald Trump, where Donald Trump is concerned. He said it. He did it. Everything that comes upon Donald Trump is all by his doing. And this Sean Spicer, you know what? This 4 years, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show, this 4 years under Trump, man, it might be more interesting with this press secretary, this Sean Spicer guy, man, than Donald Trump. Because it looks like he's going to be the fall guy. It's going to be the guy that comes out there and regurgitates all of the silly, dumbass shit that Donald Trump's trying to put out there. From the 47 problem, don't underestimate Trump. That was an hour and a half of talking the media off the business of the country. Very true. From Grego, look at my Abby, how Bush looks at Michelle, and y'all think he don't like the blacks? Let me take a look. The blacks. Like Bush looks at, come on, man. Come on, man. You got to look at Grego's picture. And Grego's some old crazy type foolishness, contrarian, troll type stuff. I got to stop paying so much attention to Grego, man, because he's what they call a pot stirrer or whatever. From Me Too Thorny, or from J Fish Microwave, Me Too Thorny. From Andre Elam, EZ, from Big L, J Fish, in the chat room on Spreaker.com. From Thorny Switch, Clay, I'm not even mad if people want some milk. Just don't let it be spoiled. And maybe she's talking about the whole Donald Trump thing. From Big John B, all them Trump kids homely. Looking like something off South Park. Yeah, I'm not going to even mention anything about his family, man. From Grego, Trump controlling the internet too. From Sidney Jackson, it's Mr. Nasty Time. I'm faded feeling X-rated Donald Trump. Oh, damn. I mean, that's. From Redland Kirk, he says Bill Clinton was a freak. Trump is a pervert. Big difference. We all got a little freak in us. Laugh out loud. I think that was well put, sir. That was well put. We all got a little freak in us. Can't be mad at Bill. Or too much. Right. We can't be too mad at Bill. We all got a little freak in us. There's a big difference between freak and perv. That's exactly right. I agree 100%. Mr. Redland Kirk. From Thorny Switch, one thing I will say, Ivanka received some tasteful plastic surgery. Right. First presidential, first lady, first FLOTUS, I'm going to guess, in the history of this country that we've seen naked. Am I wrong about that? Is she not the first lady in this country's history that everybody in America has seen her goodies? Lot of disturbing first with this new president. First president, I have to remind you again, because this is what I do. I'm a reminder, and you're listening to the Doug Stewart Show. First president in this country's history, maybe even the world, not just in America, maybe the first president, in history of any country in the world, any major country in the world, to not have any political, diplomatic, or military experience. That's one, all three of those. And also probably the first president in this country, maybe even the world, whose wife we've seen naked. Not a good look. Not a good look. Not a good look. But you had so much disdain, the people that voted for Trump, you had so much disdain for Hillary Clinton that you'd rather him, and probably the first president that we've got a good idea actually wants to sleep with his own child. He's a perv in our country's history as well, that we have record of. Yeah, a lot of disturbing firsts for the new president, man, and his team. From Tiffany Sports and Heel, I got those First Lady nude photos, 2 for $20. They all over the internet, Tiffany. Ain't nobody got no $20 for your pics. They all over the internet. Just Google Donald Trump's old lady naked, and you'll find plenty of those pictures. From J Fish Microwave, this just in, the Patriots have requested defensive playbooks of all the teams that beat the Falcons this season. And the Falcons have hired Funkmaster Flex to DJ and paid him extra for bomb drops and mad crowd noise. That's funny. Yeah. Well, I'm going to tell you this. In relative terms, to Spygate, to Deflategate, for all the other gates that the Patriots have had, the Falcons and that crowd noise and all of that stuff that they funneled into the Georgia Dome in that particular game in which they got fined for, pales in comparison. Okay? Was it wrong? Yes. Did they get fined for it? Yes. But in comparison to Spygate, that ain't nothing. And you know it ain't nothing. Speaking of which, and I meant to do it this segment, but I got tied up talking about these, reading these chat messages. Today is a Tribute Tuesday, paying homage to the great UGK. Early this morning. When we get back from the break, man, maybe I'll have time to tell you about more news from the cheating Patriots and them cheating. Now, there's no verification that they actually did this, just like a lot of the other things. There's no total 100% guarantee that the Patriots, had anything to do, or Tom Brady had anything to do with Deflategate. You can say the same thing for this particular case, but I think they did because they are some cheating bastards. I'll tell you about it up next. Entertainment as well. Back in 3 minutes. This is the Doug Stewart Show.